Hi BlockDAG community, you've asked for updated transparency and an executional plan. I am proud to say that the BlockDAG team is approaching the final phase of its launch execution. Following months of consistent progress across the technology, operations, our partnerships, and global sponsorships. As we near completion, the focus remains on delivering the strongest and the most transparent blockchain debut in the market to date. Our roadmap continues to advance according to our plan, for which the 4 key milestones are guiding our path to Mainnet and TGEN listing. Finalizing the Mainnet, delivering on all our miners, reaching our target of 600 million pre-sale, launching across our partners' exchanges, and then following the pre-sale, our marketing efforts will evolve into a transparent blockchain communication strategy, highlighting daily usage, ecosystem expansion, and real-world adoption across the BlockDAG network. Our BlockDAG operates under the executive team, who oversee all operational and technical and strategic initiatives. Decision-making is structured across multiple departments: technology, finance, operations, and compliance, with a multi-sig authorization ensuring accountability for treasury and exchange-related actions. The final tokenomics, complete with legal and auditor verification, will be released prior to Mainnet and TGE, and no later than before the first exchange listing window. A relined version history will be published for complete transparency. We will have this independent audit of token allocations and pre-sale data be published before listing. Yes, it will take place. All our exchange partners require independent verification before listing. And unattested of pre-sale totals, allocation tables, treasury balances will be released publicly alongside the smart contract audits. Full company accounts will be published with on-chain data at launch to support exchange listings and our transparency. All treasury operations are controlled through multi-signature authorization, hardware security, and third-party verification. BlockDAG is actively coordinating with multiple Tier 1 and 2 exchanges. A number of exchanges have already been confirmed, with final listings to be announced in a few days before launch, in accordance with each exchange's internal processes. All announcements will be made exclusively through official verified channels on the BlockDAG network website and our official X account. BDAG will power the entire network ecosystem, enabling transactional fees, staking, and validator rewards through mining integration, access to the BlockDAG super app, and ecosystem applications. Over time, BDAG will evolve into multi-utility token, supporting governance within DApp payments and additional on-chain services. The BlockDAG legal team is finalizing the documentation required to submit the company's white paper to EU regulator for MiCA notification. This submission is scheduled to take place in the coming weeks. Following a successful MiCA notification, BlockDAG will evaluate and pursue additional regulatory approvals where appropriate, ensuring full alignment with international standards and investor protection frameworks. Well, as we embark on this journey with regards to gearing up for Mainnet, the Awakening Testnet marks a major milestone in the evolution of our BlockDAG ecosystem. It is significantly more stable, secure, and feature-rich compared to the primordial Testnet. This release introduced advanced blockchain protocols such as account abstraction, contract upgradability, and enhanced transaction speeds. The UTXO model has also been removed, with complete support for the EVM model. Our Explorer now includes additional modules like NFT transaction tracking, token transfer support, providing a more complete and user-friendly experience. As we build on these testnets to Mainnet, you will notice that we'll upgrade accordingly within the roadmap. Firstly, as we're delivering miners globally, mining access and speed will depend on the depth and difficulty of the network at the time of mining. Factors such as network latency, block propagation time, and hardware performance could affect how quickly a miner begins successfully mining compared to others on a global scale. As you guys know, we are currently in testnet. All blockchain configuration details actually are publicly available on the official BDAG Gitbook. You can find the full technical details here under the Awakening Network details and the URLs provided. We're constantly upgrading the X1 miner. A number of the community members have given us incredible feedback for which we put into our roadmap. The full version of the X1 Miner app is now available on Android, and for those that are on iOS, the app is currently under review. The team is actively in communication with Apple's app review team to ensure that there is a smooth and timely release. We are further updating based on your feedback and putting that into the roadmap so we can ensure that there is an incredible offering under the X1 Miner solution. Absolutely, yes. Once the mainnet is live, rewards will be distributed via airdrops to eligible participants based on their earned balances. We have a number of phases that we're building on. The next phase will focus on network enhancements, performance optimization, ecosystem integrations. We will share these details publicly after our internal review and further testing, and rest assured we're building towards Mainnet, so we're upgrading the testnet functionality as we go according to our roadmap. We have various vesting periods, and they're in place to ensure stability and prevent sudden sell-offs by large holders. Further to that, we are engaging with various market makers that will ensure stability over the course of the Mainnet launch. All our technical updates, smart contract releases, and testnet metrics will be available through the official Explorer and Gitbook offering. This is a transparent access to the network performance and testing data, and if you haven't checked it out, please go through to our website blockdag.network, click through to the Awakening testnet, and then obviously the various other URLs. Community. As you can imagine, a project of this scale does require us to be meticulous with our preparation from a development perspective. We have a number of testnets that we are going to be rolling out post the Awakening to ensure that there is achievable milestones, and it's not really around the daily commits. While back-end development continues actively, there might not be a visual update, and it will only happen after major testing or version completions are internally validated. Hence the launch of the Awakening testnet. We will do exactly the same with the next iteration and thereafter up until Mainnet. We are deep in production and logistics are progressing on schedule. As you can imagine, there are thousands of miners that we need to deliver across all the geos around the world, with all the devices set for delivery and activation prior to our Mainnet release. So you're not going to lose out on the mining rewards. Users can track real-time updates and firmware statuses via the dashboards, and to date we've delivered in excess of 500 miners. X30s will then follow in the following month, and X100s are on track to be delivered before December and February. So we're on track to deliver what essentially is a global logistics and ensuring that that is delivered before Mainnet, so you're not going to lose out on any of your mining activities. We're focusing through delivery and not on debate. The best response to misinformation is execution. And we're continuing to deliver on our technology, advancing each of our 4 key milestones forward before launch. Finalize the mainnet, deliver on our miners, reach our target of our pre-sale of 600 million, launch across our partners' exchanges, and each milestone brings visible results and reinforces that confidence in the community. So we're delivering on that roadmap up until the December-February period. All official updates and announcements are published exclusively on our blockdag.network website and verified through our BlockDAG X account, ensuring that there's transparency on our progress. Some community members feel that there's a lot of harm to the project's image. BlockDAG's current marketing strategy was intentional. It was designed for fundraising efficiency during the pre-sale phase. Our goal was to maximize visibility, attract a global participation, and achieve our 600 million target, which was a key milestone required for launch and exchange listings. Once that pre-sale concludes, the marketing approach will shift entirely towards long-term value creation and ecosystem development. This phase, known as value marketing, will focus on the developer engagement and technical education. We've already started that with our hackathons and our academy. The strategic partnerships and our ecosystem adoption, we're starting to announce those partnerships as we go. Transparent progress and updates and daily network insight usage. So that is what's going to happen. We will get to that point where we will talk around the ecosystem. And this transition ensures that while pre-sale drives some funding momentum, the post-launch strategy will strengthen the sustainability, credibility, and real-world utility across the BlockDAG ecosystem. It will evolve. We've said that. It's going to happen. As stated in February 2024, the core objective remains unchanged. BlockDAG will launch upon reaching 600 million raised, as presented in our Go Live reveal, and supported by our Coin Codex coverage of BlockDAG's 600 million pre-sale strategy. This strategy's first approach was ensuring sustainable growth and exchange readiness. Listings will occur within approximately 6 weeks after pre-sale completion, ensuring a coordinated transition to public trading and liquidity deployment. We have been clear on the 600 million goal since day one and have publicized this everywhere since 2024. This will not change, and we should avoid bringing this up. The launch of our BlockDAG Super App, which is the evolution of the X1 mining application for unified mining, staking, and ecosystem integration. Hence the earlier question around our delivery and commitment to ensuring that we have a very robust X1 miner Super App in the marketplace. Our Mainnet expansion with a global validator activation, we will then focus the shift from pre-sale fundraising to user acquisition and ecosystem partners. I can't stress this enough. The marketing effort is changing to talk around acquisition and ecosystem partnership. We've already started that. I'm stressing this point because there's a lot of noise around the current pre-sale marketing efforts, and that does need to stop. It is around shifting the narrative from fundraising to user acquisition and ecosystem partnerships. We've started that. We've embarked on that. My colleagues are tirelessly running hackathons on a global scale, bringing in incredible projects into this ecosystem. Furthermore to that, we've got an unbelievable academy. So our grants program, our hackathons, our academy, it's gearing up for this type of communication where we wrap the communication around ecosystem, partnerships, and you, the community. We have a number of monthly AMAs, Ask Me Anything, and we're continuing to provide community briefings hosted by our leadership team, which is open to all verified token holders, such as today's updated AMA. Yes, as decentralization grows, our on-chain governance will be introduced, allowing the community proposals and voting rights. Will there be future airdrops, referral programs, or staking rewards? Yes, our new programs will be designed post-launch, focusing on sustainable network growth and long-term committed value. As stated, we are moving into a decentralized approach where you, the community, will have a say in the future of the BDAG ecosystem. Engagements such as this, where we openly answer the questions that have been put forward to us in a meaningful way, that it ensures that there is sustainability in this project. We're gearing up for something special. We're delivering on our technology stack, which is leading the way from a DAG system perspective and a proof of work EVM solution. We're looking forward to delivering on the next testnet and also executing on a global logistics for our X10, X30, and X100 miners, for which they will be delivered before the mainnet launch, so you're not going to lose out on your mining rewards. I trust that this is an insight into how we are looking to build this ecosystem out, and that you're empowered to continue with us on this journey, looking forward to the next release of Testnet and delivering on our 4 pillars to ensure that we're building trust and engagement with this community, and that this project remains a successful offering in the Ethereum ecosystem. Thank you for listening.